Grand Rising Cosmic Family. Peace to the gods and goddesses of planet Kai. Peace meaning positive energy always creates elevation. Peace to the high vibration human beings within the university. That means I don't care if you're Caucasian, Chinese, Japanese, Mexican, Dravidian, Arab, as long as you are high vibrational and that you are not, that you don't believe in racism, you are high vibrational, you're okay with me. But peace to you, and definitely peace to the ancestors for working through me and divinely protecting myself, my family, the university, my cosmic family, and this entire planet as we rise in frequency. Like I told you, in the end, the only thing that's going to get us through this mission is love. All right, but I don't want to turn this to a lecture because y'all know it don't take much for me to turn this to a lecture. But I just want to really touch bases with y'all. I just want to say thank you, definitely to everybody that's been supporting the university from day one. And even if you came in on day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, I still appreciate you. My family appreciates you, and we are one cosmic family. The universe does not see color. I don't see color. I only see your heart. I only see your intent, and I only go off your spirit and your soul. But I just want to say thank y'all for all the support. Through all the adversity, a lot of people left, but a lot of people stayed. A lot of people still support Rashad Jamal and the University of Cosmic Intelligence. And then it's a lot of people that have came, right, in my absence, and the university continues to grow. Despite negative media attention that has been thrown at us, I don't like to hear it, but I do understand how the media works in America. And unfortunately, I just want to be a teacher. I'm here to teach, but when you start inspiring tens of millions of people, what comes with that is what they call celebrity. And when you reach that type of level, then yes, when you really him, when you really her, you're going to get attacked. And they do it to everybody. They do it to everybody. It's not one successful black person, definitely with black and Latinos, black specifically. There's not one successful black person that you could think of that does not get attacked, that does not have the media attack him in some form, way, shape, or format. It's just a part of journalism, and I'm learning to grow with it. I'm learning that the people that write those articles, they have to tell stories to keep their job. They don't even mean no harm. They don't know if they cause the harm, but they just doing what they got to do. You know what I'm saying? To keep putting food on their table. So I don't like it, but I do understand it. So I just want to say thank you to everybody that's supporting us through all of that adversity. I will continue to be a beacon of light, of inspiration, of aspiration, of motivation, through it all. And I hope that I can inspire you to keep going no matter what's against you, no matter what's coming your way. You never give up on your purpose, never give up on the ancestors, Almighty God, Allah, Yahweh, Olodumare, Ishwara, and a million other names that the Creator has. Never give up on the ancestors. So, with that being said, I want to introduce y'all to my shop. A lot of you guys might know this, a lot of y'all might not know this. But I do have my own shop. I've always had my own website. The name of the website is www.theuci.online. I repeat, the name of the actual website that I've been having since 2020 is 2021 is www.theuci.online. That's the website where you can go to subscribe or enroll for more audio lectures and live lectures. However, in my absence, though, my team has helped me from this situation, being behind these walls, to create my own shop. So before we walk through the shop, I just want to introduce you to my brands. Okay, so the first brand that I have, unbeknownst to a lot of you that you may or may not know, is the U of Cosmic Intelligence. So yes, the University of Cosmic Intelligence, although it's a YouTube channel, my YouTube channel is also the name of my actual brand. The U of Cosmic Intelligence. So on this website, the name of my website, the name of the shop website is shop.theuci.store. Once again, that's shop, SHOP, the UCI.store. And on that website, you can support my merchandise. You can support my brands and our brands. Okay, so I have the U of Cosmic Intelligence, owned by myself and my wife. My wife and I. Another brand that you will see on the shop is Real Over Rich. Real Over Rich is the name of my label. I have my own label. And I'm the only artist signed to my label right now, but I will be signing artists in the future, and producers and singers and videographers, A&R and things of that nature. But I do have my own label, Real Over Rich, and for those who've been following me for years know that I've had this label literally for years. But yeah, Real Over Rich Inc. is actually the name of my label, and on my shop you can buy Real Over Rich merchandise. Um, Another brand that you will see on the shop is We Heal Hearts. We Heal Hearts was founded by my wife. It's a vision that she had before me and her got together, and it's all about holistic healing and herbalistic healing, using nature to heal the soul. So I'm a co-owner of that brand with her, but she's the founder of that. So I want to give her flowers and credit for that. That's her vision, and me as a husband, I'm just supporting it. And then we've had that brand since around 2020. But you can also go on the shop, and you'll see merchandise from We Heal Hearts. You know, we have some vitamins, some gummies, some candles that help with aromatherapy. The sea moss is one of the best sellers. A lot of people have been buying the sea moss. So I'm just introducing you to these brands before we actually, scroll through them, so you can just have an idea. I know a lot of y'all, I'm not out there, right? So a lot of y'all are probably like, I don't know what the fuck is what. Y'all might just see the U.C.I. and understand that, and you might understand Real Over Rich, but because you see that on the music videos, on my music videos. But when it comes to these other brands, these are brand new brands that haven't been properly and formally introduced. And when I come on very soon, I will do a live to reintroduce these brands. But this is just for right now for the people that actually happen to see this video, so you can have a tutorial on how to use the shop and how to access the online shop, not only to support myself and my family, but, to support the university, right? To support what we're doing as Black business owners. And there's a lot of great items on there you can use, that you can wear, from clothing, things for your home, your household, your kitchen, accessories. It's a lot of different things. We have over 300 products on the shop, and we will continue to add more. All right, so that's We Heal Hearts. The other brand that you will see on the shop is Mataji. Mataji is the official name of my clothing line. If you know Rashad Jamal, I always like to dress nice. So a lot of times I spend a lot of money, Gucci, Fendi, Louis, Prada, Hermes, you know what I'm saying, and things of that nature. But we got our own clothing line, and the name of that clothing line, once again, is Mataji. You can't steal these brands. I know a lot of people out there be trying to steal the sauce and take things I say and trying to run out with it, and you can't do that because everything is properly LLC. Man, we doing everything the right way. We paying taxes on the business, everything properly LLC. And no comment, no goofy shit. How they say we don't need to be paying taxes? I say, yeah, that we shouldn't be, because the land belongs to us. That's right. But I'm not finna be the only motherfucker. I'm not finna stop paying taxes, and y'all niggas still paying taxes, and y'all let them single me out, just like they did when I really let them full force against oppression and white supremacy and police brutality. When I started speaking out against that full force, they singled me out, and that's why I'm sitting here now. Some of it is spiritual rebirth too. All right, but just staying focused. Mataji is the official clothing line, so it's the other brand you will see on here. So you'll see, once again, that's the U.C.I. merch. You'll see Real Over Rich merch. You'll see We Heal Hearts merch and Mataji merch. So with that being said, let's walk through it. So when you go to shop the UCI.store, the first thing you'll notice is the main screen. This is the home page. On this main screen is some of our top selling products. Copper water bottles and things of that nature. Like I say, the copper water bottles are very good because, we understand the power of copper, right? And I've been teaching you guys about copper for the last 5 years, going on 5-6 years now. So we understand the power of copper. Like I said, I'm not going to give you a full lecture on copper, but definitely you want to check out the copper water bottles, some of the sea moss and things of that nature. But these on this main screen is just some of the items that are some of the best sellers, so they're on the homepage. The very next page is men's clothing. All right. You got men's shoes and you got men's clothing. So if you scroll down the men's clothing page, you'll see this is where you'll see shirts, hoodies, joggers, things like that is strictly for the gods or the men. So, you take your time and, you go through that and you see some things you like. But I want to show you how to access these pages so that you just know what's available on the shop. You kind of get a quick glimpse at it yourself without going into the shop. And then if you see something you like, feel free to check it out. Support Black-owned businesses, support Rashad Jamal, support the U.C.I., support righteousness, right? On the second page, we have a more men's clothing on page 2. So if you scroll down, you'll see more shirts and joggers and things like that. And like I said, this is just like a little tutorial, a little quick walkthrough. So hopefully what I'm saying matches up because once again, I'm in here, so my team has to try to match my voice to what they're showing you. But I want to give you this quick walkthrough. On page 3 is another page. Page 3 of men's clothing. You should be seeing shirts and joggers and things of that nature. Once again, I can't see it, so I'm going off what my team has told me, so I jotted it down. I'm just walking y'all through it, man. Just keep it real over rich with you. But you'll notice, you'll see U.C.I. merchandise. Some of them is U.C.I. merchandise. Some of them say real over rich shirts. Some of them say Mataji. Mataji is my official clothing line. So that's what these different names are. So when you support these brands, you still support Rashad Jamal. On the 4th page of men's clothes, it's the men's clothing. Page 4, you'll see more shirts, joggers, more real over rich U.C.I. and Mataji merchandise. All right, now we should be going to the men's shoes. And you'll see a lot of y'all might know this, but I do have my own shoes. I have 2 different types. I have a pair of shoes called Mataji Stargates. They're actually a bestseller. They actually been selling real good. A lot of people been buying them. For what my team has told me. The other shoes I have is Mataji 9 Ethers. To y'all, a lot of y'all might feel like these Air Max. They're not Air Max. These are Mataji 9 Ethers. So go ahead and get you a pair of Mataji Stargates. Get you a pair of Mataji 9 Ethers. We also got some real over rich slides on there for you. You know what I'm saying? Whether you got small feet, medium feet, or big feet, you got them all for you. Definitely, y'all want to get copy of a pair of Mataji Stargates, man. Get your gear right. Get your gear right, Cosmic Family. You don't just feel good. You want to look it. You feel what I'm saying? All right, so the next page, we on women's clothing, on goddess clothing. Once again, you're going to see U.C.I. Real Rich Mataji. It's just this section is strictly for the goddesses. And they got 8 pages, y'all. And I'm not slighting the gods and men, but y'all know it's like that in real life, you know. Y'all know the women and the goddesses, they always have more clothes than us, and their clothes sometimes be a lot cheaper than ours. You get $100, she stretched at 1,000,000 miles. You go in there with $100, you might come out with a pair of shoes, right? But yeah, it's the same thing, you know. It's the Rashad. I love Rashad Jamal crop hoodies. You got bikinis, things like that. Page 2 of women's clothing, you're gonna see more Mataji, real over rich, U.C.I. merch, even We Heal Heart shirts and things of that nature. You'll see that as well. Go ahead, copy your shirt. It's getting warm. Copy out a bikini. You know what I'm saying? You know, get you some Mataji, some real over rich slides. Get you some We Heal Heart shirts. Go ahead, get the We Heal Heart products too. But it's 8 pages, y'all. So I'm gonna let the pages keep scrolling. But it's 8 pages to get through. So if we go through these pages, this is just an overview of what's on the shop and how to access the shop. You can also access this shop from Instagram by clicking the link in the Instagram bio. For those of you who are watching this video on Instagram, or if you're watching this video from YouTube, for the YouTube community, our YouTube family, you can access this shop just from clicking on the merchandise bar, and you take you right to the shop. Or if you're actually just a person that wants to go directly to the shop on your own, you can just put it in shop, the UCI.store, to access the official shop of Rashad Jamal. All right, so the next page, we got the shoes for the guys, and it's the same thing. You know, you'll see real over rich slides, Mataji shoes, the Stargates, the 9 Ethers. It's pretty much the same thing as for the guys. It's just for the goddesses. The next page, Only the Real Gonna Relate merch. So as you know, Only the Real Gonna Relate is my official debut album, and we do have some merchandise. That's a classic album, my first studio debut album. So that merch will always be there. You know, it becomes nostalgia as time goes on. So go ahead and copy some Only the Real Gonna Relate merch for those of y'all who really appreciate the album. That album did over 6 million streams too. So that's officially six times platinum from prison. You know what I'm saying? So we'll take it. You know what I'm saying? We didn't even get to finish promoting the album, but it's all good though. We'll finish it with my touchdown. The next page is the No Beats merchandise. So for those of you who don't know, I did release another album from prison called No Beats, Negate Oppression, Bringing Enlightenment and True Science, which No Beats is the acronym for that. So y'all make sure y'all support the No Beats campaign. And we also made the album with no beats, literally, because it was recorded live over the phone. And of course, there's no studio in prison, so you can't expect to have no beats on that shit. Unless you got a cell phone, and I ain't that stupid. I ain't gonna get no cell phone because they ain't gonna be running me down looking for a reason to try to make my time harder. I'm already know I'm a target in here, so I can't do that. So that's why my album doesn't have any beats. I heard Tory Lanez dropped the album with beats. I don't know how he did it, but shout out to his engineers though. All right, next page, We Heal Hearts. And you'll see 2 pages of We Heal Hearts products. So you'll see the vitamins, the gummies, the sea moss, the candles, and more We Heal Hearts merchandise. And like I say, all of these companies are LLC. So before you think about trying to steal the name, a logo, or slogan, don't get sued. Just let you know in advance, reflexiation. Don't get sued, because we will do it. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's a lot of clones out there, man. Niggas don't be having no soul. They lack creativity, so, you know, they gonna bite some shit. But, yeah, We Heal Hearts and all this breath, like I say, more products will be added. It's just the beginning, you know what I'm saying? So, but the sea moss is very popular on the We Heal Hearts, under the We Heal Hearts brand that my wife and I have. So you definitely want to check out our organic sea moss. The next section you have is crystals, singing bowls, sage, watches, and stuff like that. So this is about 4 pages full of crystals, singing bowls, sages, watches, other things pertaining to spirituality that you may need, tarot cards for those who are into reading tarot or trying to get started. It's just a fun section. You know, it's a lot of different items in there that can help you along your spiritual journey. So definitely, and all the watches are crystal watches. So when you get to saying, oh, this ain't no diamonds are crystals. If you remember what I was teaching you guys, diamonds are crystals. They are at the very bottom of the crystal family. The diamond is a lower form of quartz. And the most powerful quartz is the clear quartz. So, you know, we have clear quartz watches and things like that. And I'll elaborate and expound upon the metaphysical breakdown and the spiritual esoterical breakdown of crystals and metals and things like that when I return soon. So after you get to those 4 pages, the next section is home goods. We have 2 pages of home goods. And those are just appliances. We have juicers and things like that you can use in your kitchen and around the house, and things like that. So, you know, feel free to have fun with that section. We do have a lot of products in that section that people that are best sellers too, that people enjoy. The next section is home kitchen, and that should be about a page long. So feel free to scroll through there. The next section should be accessories that you see. Feel free to scroll through there. We have socks, bags and wallets, hats. So when you click on socks, you'll see a lot of different socks. We have Real Over Rich socks, U.C.I. socks, Mataji socks. We don't have any Will Heart socks in stock yet, but we will get some. The next section after that is bags and wallets. The bags and wallet section is very popular. We have a lot of handbags for the goddesses and the women and bags and things like that. So you definitely want to check that out. For those of you who are into bags and wallets and stuff like that. The last section is hats. We have Real Over Rich hats, U.C.I. hats, We Heal Hearts hats. We're working on some Mataji hats too. And get more of those hats and stuff like that posted. But like I say, this is the beginning. The shop been up since I think last September, so that's why we wanted to put this in for those of you who don't know. So this is just like I said, a little quick walkthrough, a quick little tutorial. If the voices directly match up, understand, work with us, be patient. You see this shit in front of you. You know what we saying. You know what you got a visual. Make it make sense now. The last section should be accessories and catalog. So with that being said, I don't want to hold y'all too long. This has been a tutorial of the official shop of Rashad Jamal, which is shop.uci.store. If you want to visit the official website, which is where you get
You have 1 minute left.
Where you get more live lectures, video lectures. You want to go to the U.C.I.online. Follow us. Follow my official Instagram page. I am_Rashad Jamal. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, the University of Cosmic Intelligence. Continue to tap into the weekly audio lectures that we release every Friday via YouTube and every Thursday and Wednesday on my official website. I love you. Peace to the gods and goddesses of planet Kai. Now we rise. One. Ashe.